Welcome back, guys. We are on our way to the Grove Hotel. Heard lots of good things about the place. I've been meaning to go for a while, actually. So it's in North Watford. We're having a little family retreat, which we're very excited about. We're going to get there a little bit early. I think you can't check in till 3, but what we're going to do is get there for 1 and see if we can go swimming. Don't know how it's going to work with Story's nap, because normally she'll go sleep about 1, and she didn't have a nap yesterday at nursery, so she's on. She's feeling very fruity today, but I think the excitement of the trip could power her through. And then we've got loads of nice things. We've got like the Land Rover, like the mini Land Rovers. Apparently there's an amazing buffet at the Glass House, which we've got. And then we're going to try and do, like, I've been itching for a spa day for a long time. I don't know whether it's the cold weather or what, but we're going to see if we can get in any spa when Story goes to sleep. We don't know how that's going to work. Obviously we'll have to go on our own. Tay will have to go, then I'll go. But we're going to see how it goes. We have arrived. There was traffic the whole way, so an hour and 20-minute drive took about 2.5 hours, but we're here. We have just had the room intro, and we are so happy with this. Beautiful room. And then look what we got. You could pre-book this, and we thought this is great, because normally we'd have to pack up loads of toys and things like that. You can pay for this, like, and it comes with all of the toys that she can play with. And maybe she'll even have a nap in here, because she absolutely loves it.
She is a bit
tired. And do you know what? We've avoided the rain. And then let me show you the bathroom. We've got a cot in case, obviously, she's never actually slept in a bed with no side, so I'm sure she'd be up and about. And then look at this. So, first things first, we're going to go swimming. The important thing as well is we asked about the spa, because we and Tay want to do that later. It's open till 9.
God, guzzle guts.
She's so happy with that.
Do you want to get your swimming stuff on? Oh, look, I caught one. Look. Oh, I'm going to catch the turtle. I caught it! Personally, just judging by her aura right now, I think that swimming's going to be... And especially because she doesn't even want to go. She's in that mood where she's really tired, so this is like ideal. But really you want to get out because you want to make the most of it, but also because she's not had her nap. We tried to get her so I even like pretended to go to sleep to the point where I was going to sleep. I was so tired. She was demanding the whole journey as well, wasn't she?
That journey was probably one of the most challenging journeys I've ever had.
Yeah. So I think she's quite content right now. I just have a feeling that doing something like swimming is going to be a bit much for her. Story, do you want to go swimming now?
Also, I just want to add, actually, if anyone watched our last vlog where we went to our London wedding anniversary and Tay said, oh, I'm not very organised, or I don't sort of take action with certain things. I booked this hotel, booked dinner, booked in the swimming, booked in the Land Rovers.
Here you go, babe. Here's your pride of Britain.
So I'd like to dedicate this to my friends and family who've always believed in me, and not my wife.
Not one of your friends or family believe in you that you make plans. They actually have quite the opposite, where you don't actually make it my year. Plans.
And also there was something that I want to mention as well. I have been suffering in silence as a victim for a long while now, for about 6 months, with burning armpits from Mitchum. And then Tay showed me something the other day.
You had a recall email from Amazon.
We had it. I stocked up on like 20 Mitchum because I was like, this thing is
I haven't
great.
Used it for...
You got me onto it.
Yeah.
And I've never sweated ever. No. I'm like, this is...
No, at one point you were on the fucking arts. If you're on Dry Claw.
Dry Claw. It's even stronger. And anyway, the last 3 months or so, I've woke up in the middle of the night.
Ow! Just dropped that on my foot. And on a couple of occasions, right?
I've been itching.
On a couple of occasions when I've run out of my deodorant, I've had to use his. And oh my God, my armpit looked like a vagina. It was red raw.
Mine, I used to cake it on even all round like my shoulder, just like everywhere that could potentially sweat. And my whole thing was just flaring up. And I was like, it hurts, it's itchy, but I'm not sweating. And then it turned out that the half of the UK have all got the same thing. And I know that's not nice, but I'm absolutely buzzing.
Like vagina.
I'm busting it. Everyone else has been. I've been reading the stories. People are like, I've been waking up at 3 a.m. itching, and I'm like,
do you remember that
same.
one time, Jack? That one time you couldn't sleep.
Oh no!
All night.
Oh, we forgot.
All night.
No, I had to go and sit in the bath for an hour.
He's been in the bath about 3 times.
I never have a bath, and I said I need to get in the bath
Get them
because it was almost drawing blood
get them
because I was scratching that much. I was like, Tay, I need to sit in the bath. And if I put soap and stuff, it was burning. Anyway, if anyone else knows what I'm on
Anyway,
about.
switch to pussy. Going to the pool. La 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 la.
Elizabeth's crash.
Oh,
There's a crash here,
cool.
but there's also like a play area in the main hotel.
Nice.
So I'm glad we got out for that. Story absolutely loved it. And it could have been dangerous that we were stuck in the hotel room at one point, but we're out now. So.
An hour and a half of like solid playing, and she really enjoyed herself, and you couldn't even tell she was tired from there.
So we're at the glass house. Story is really struggling, so we're going to see how we get on, but let me just show you, we've got low battery. Really nice venue. I can't help but think we're going to be here very briefly. What are you going for, Tate?
I'm in fight or flight trying to sort it.
Looks great. And to be honest, it's empty. It's gone too far now. What have we got here? Oh, we've got Ty. Good morning, guys. I won't get Tay in it because she...
Looks like a goblin.
You don't look that good.
Yeah, exactly. You stole my joke, by the way. That's mine.
I have to say, the food here, the
Yeah.
buffet last night, was a solid 10 out of 10. Give us an outfit check.
Cost. Weekday, these are the Imu jeans. I am 00. This is Zara. New. Zara new. And also YSL dupes from Zara.
These 2 buttons, this one makes it reverse. China.
Oh my gosh, Zara, you're amazing!
You're
You're driving it! Steer this way. No, we don't want to crash that way. This way.
Keep coming this way for me,
Good morning, guys. We have just finished our Monday morning gym session. It's a short, sweet one this morning. We usually like to do 6. Would you call them sets?
6 exercises.
6 exercises, but we did 4 today.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest with you, we're just feeling a bit flaggy. I feel a bit hormonal today. You know, when you can just sense that you're a bit snappy and like, girls know. You know, when you can just feel like you've got a short fuse, you're a bit tired, a bit snappy. I think I'm not too far from my period, and also, you know, we just tired. Like, my coffee is literally just rolled off the back of my tongue. It's done absolutely diddly squat. We've got a busy day at the office today because obviously we've got Black Friday coming up, so we need to just get all our ducks in a row.
Do you know what? Grove Hotel was good. It was just a lot. I've realised, no matter if you go away for a week or a month or a weekend, no, like the preparation, the journey, like it took us 2.5 hours to get there, 2 hours to get back, packing up Story's stuff. She missed a nap. It's like the same amount of effort, whether it's one night or another. And I would only do 2 nights.
I'm going to be honest, because Jack is very vanilla. We're both vanilla. But I'm a little bit less vanilla. I'm a little bit vanilla with some chocolate flakes on top. I didn't like the Grove Hotel. Not for the money. I think you can stay at much nicer hotels in London, and probably on the outskirts of London. I obviously can't directly compare prices and stuff, but so if anybody's watching and has been thinking I want to go and have like a really, you know, luxurious stay at the Grove Hotel, do like really Christmassy and stuff, I'd actually say there's much nicer places to go for the same amount of money. Just as an example, I know this isn't in London, but like Glen Eagles was actually the rooms there is
half
probably cheaper, and the luxury there is incredible. All of the facilities and everything,
So yeah, I wouldn't be returning to Grove Hotel. We had a nice time, but it's not like a hotel that I feel like I'd go back to. So I'm saying there was a few people that messaged me to ask how it was because they were thinking of going, and I said, do you know what? I think your money could be better spent.
I would say the buffet and the Glasshouse restaurant is a 10 out of 10. Like, it is unbelievable restaurant. The other thing is the staff. All of the staff, 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Staff was amazing. I also went to the spa, and this was frustrating. They said that the spa was closing at 9, so me and Tay were trying to get Story down for about 7ish, and we just thought, Tay said, look Jack, just you go to the spa. So we got Story down for 7:30. So I went down to the spa, and when I got there they said, oh, it shuts at 8, but also you've got to get out at 7:45. I was in there, and then literally as I was in there for 10 minutes they said, came and found me, said, look, can you get out of there? And then even when I was in like the changing room, they're like, you got 5 minutes, and that was at 7:45. Yeah. So I just thought, for facilities, stay open till 9, stay open till 10. Like, the spa is what, well, you know, it was one of the facilities I wanted to use. So that's that one. We tried it.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we tried it. I really
am.
Because I've been wanting to try it for a long time.
100%. And do you know what?
We also got there a week before all the Christmas decorations were there, and that was something else I was expecting. I thought we were going to go in, it's going to feel very Christmassy, but we were 1 week earlier, so maybe it would have been felt a bit more atmospheric the week after.
I don't even think the Christmas stuff could have saved it. Really?
We're going to M&S because we're going to go and pick up our lunch for the day, because we usually do have like some meal prep and stuff, but because obviously we were away, then we were knackered when we got back yesterday. So we didn't actually go to bed till 9 p.m. last night, which was just mental because she had a late nap. We've got no food in the fridge. The food shop's coming tomorrow, so we're going to just grab something to take to work so we can stay on track. Guys, Jack just told me I've still got my label inside my coat, and I've been running around with it. Silly book. Right, a pair of sunglasses that I want to try on from Prada. And Jack just said, you've got enough sunglasses. And he's got enough cheek. So we're in London for the day, and we just come for a little day. Instead of doing our usual work day, we have got quite a lot stuff done recently, so we thought, do you know what, let's have a little bit of a break from the work, maybe regain some creativity and have a day off.
I always like looking at, like, I don't know, packaging, other perfumes.
And I always shop. I think these are the ones that I wanted to try on. I'm looking for some big boys. Wow, slay. They are so cheap, aren't they?
You got enough.
Oh, I love them. Let me give you the full effect. These are also Prada. This lovely gentleman said the brown's better than the black.
Tay has chosen me 2 pairs of trainers.
Yeah, if anybody's looking for a men's gift, I feel like this is really something a little bit different to like typical New Balance. This is the brand, I don't know how you say it. I have heard of this brand.
Saucony?
These look so good with like a black jogger, which most men are wearing to the gym, or like a black short. Colour palette's stunning. Jack's going to go for those, which is rare that he likes a trainer that I like. And then he's also going to go for these. So just in case you were looking for like a Christmas present for a boyfriend, husband, dad, these two. The medium body. These are stunning. Up to 30% off. Basically free. Go on. Jack just said he hates shoes with a point. So why
Wow, look how pointed these are. That's could kill someone. You need a license for them.
I just think toes out, especially my toes, I've got a pop sock on, so excuse that, should be illegal in the winter though.
Starting to feel a bit Christmassy. Do love London at Christmas time.
She's got her glasses on, she has. She means business. We're now going to a New York style pizza place called Slayer. Now, I have dreamt of, did we do a vlog when we went to New York? Did we vlog?
I don't know, did we?
If we did, I'd really love to watch that back, because I've been dreaming about the pizza that we got in New York since we went, and it wasn't Joe's Pizza. Joe's Pizza was so tasteless we didn't even finish a slice between us. But Champion's Pizza was like, oh my god, it was elite. And there's a few new like American New York style pizza places. I've got one that's like deep filled pizza in my like saved folder, and then there's one called Slayer, which is like thin crust New York style pizza. And I saw it. I keep getting videos all the time of food in London because I keep looking at them, and so we're going there today, and it looks so good, and I am so hungry. I'm so excited.
Here we are. I have no idea where we are. There's actually nice shops down here that we're going to have a wander down.
Spicy pepperoni pizza, and then we've got a ranch dip, hot honey, and a barbecue.
We just shared one because
Looks good.
that is more than enough for us.
Yeah.
Rate it? Is that good? That's high. I need to try it.
Well, I've got a lot of breads to do like this because I've got a lot of pizza stuck in my teeth without a toothpick, so this is dangerous. This is danger zone for me.
What is it? Christmas shop.
No, it's like food and stuff, mate. Stop! Stop it! What is that? Please. This. The nostalgia I've not seen. I made something like this in like reception, like a Christmas pudding. I'm obsessed.
It's a very aesthetic shop. We're back in the cake store.
Final stop of the day is Harrods Cafe. We've just gone and picked our cake up, and now I'm going to have coffee, even though it's 10 to 3. It's a bit of a tricky time for coffee, and I'm going to have some cake while we're here. So we've got takeaway boxes, so we didn't realise we could eat it in. So I'm going to get honey cake and maybe a cappuccino. I don't normally have milk in my coffee, but I'm not feeling a hot chocolate, but I'm not feeling like an Americano.
We're just in Harrods, if you can hear us. There's a little cafe in here.
Can I just say, this is my first time having a latte in maybe 2 years. Daddy, is this them? Is this your mummy?
Not all that.
None of them.
No.
What's that one? You.
This is a spider and a parrot.
And what's this
an
one?
elephant and a big
And they're not
monkey.
her mummy. No, no, no.
We're just at the local garden centre. We're going to get some reindeers for outside. Story's been extremely ill for the last 3 nights, so it's been carnage. But we have had the first night of our lives where she slept in our bed, which was good. It's an amazing feeling to actually have her in your bed. But it was bad because she was coughing and she was up every half an hour. But right guys, we're back home and we've just managed to get Story to sleep. We were going to film in the garden centre, but it was, I would describe it as hell on earth.
It was beyond overstimulating. Me and Story normally go to the garden centre, do not get these toenails in, Jesus. They did it 30 and a half. Me and Story used to go to the garden centre in the weekday, no one's there. Oh my god, I've never seen so many people. They had even had people with high vis in the car park to a local garden centre, like talking on walkie-talkies, like, yeah, we've got one up the left here. I was like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? I think everyone's in the Christmas spirit, which
Yeah.
I said to Jack, we actually went there because we were looking for lights. We want something for in our little woodland area because it's just the perfect space for like 2 little reindeers or something. We said we wanted to do it last year and we didn't do it. When we were in like the aisles and stuff, you know, when like families, they're looking and they're going, yeah, that would work, yeah, and they're all like looking at like what they're fancying for Christmas this year. It just makes me feel really like,
just makes me feel really happy. Like, everyone makes such a big deal of Christmas, and they're all getting all giddy and getting all excited and choosing new decor. Even though like we all do it every year, everyone still gets excited and they're getting something new. It's just lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, like this year we're like adamant we want 2 reindeers, and we're in there like, oh, could get that one. Ooh.
It's just really nice that everyone kind of comes together just for this thing that somebody's called Christmas, and it's a celebration. I know there's like loads of religious meaning behind it, but you know, the majority of people are doing it because it's like this celebration, and I just think it's really, really lovely. And I am really ready. I think I'm really excited for Black Friday because obviously it's our launch of Vanilla Bar, and that feels like the most exciting thing coming next. And then as soon as Black Friday's done, I'm going straight into Christmas mode. We're going to decorate on like between the 31st and the 1st of December, which is probably the latest I've ever done it, isn't it, Jack? But I
No, we have got that over there.
I mean, that's not supposed to be there. But I think it's going to feel really, really Christmassy to do it that way. And it's going to feel more special for Story. We went out on Christmas Eve last year, only for a few hours. Because Story was really small and she had like a long nap and stuff. So we went to the pubs, like you can just walk to them from here. And it was crap. We came back probably before 10 p.m. with the Chinese, and we were like, that was rubbish. When you go out these days now, you don't see the people that when you went out, when you were like younger, that you would see, because everyone's like at home with their kids. And this year, because Story really knows like Christmas, Santa, she really is understanding it. Christmas Eve's going to be more for her this year, and really exciting for us. Like, we've bought a Christmas Eve box where she'll have like all the Christmas Eve snacks and pajamas. We've got the plate for Santa, which we did do last year, but she didn't really get it. It was more for us. And now this year it's going to feel like Christmas Eve's going to be as exciting as Christmas Day, because she understands it. And we'll be like, oh my God, Santa's come in. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. We've got quite a lot of plans. My dad's birthday's on the 23rd. So we're actually going to have like our boozy day as the 23rd, because we're all going for a meal. We've got a couple of our friends also come in, and one of Jack's friends, and we're going to go for a nice early meal and then probably go to the pubs on that day. And then we've got like a really nice Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which will just all be about Story, which is so lovely. And like the whole family all make it about Story, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, no one's really doing this for them. Everyone literally gets, like, the whole year last year it just revolved around watching Story open her presents, which is so nice. So yeah, really excited, and also feeling really good about the house, because we'll show you around.
Let's show you.
We're getting somewhere.
So we're just doing some super simple things for now. First off, we've had the sofas deep cleaned, which feels better because they just stunk of dog piss. Re-puffing up, but they're looking better.
We are actually having the sofas recovered at some point.
Yeah, we're going to get them actually recovered.
I chose a whole new colour and texture that I'm going to go. Because when we first moved in here, it was like, yay, let's get everything as beige as possible. Whereas now I want to do like browns, and it's not actually finished. Because look.
Yeah, it needs another lick of paint on there.
Yeah.
But everywhere was the same white, whereas now...
What's this?
Oh yeah, essentially in here.
Which, as you can see, is so tidy in here. So tidy. This is just a nappy and pyjamas on the floor, that just sums us up. But this is so stark white, and we've just literally not done anything because we've not known what colour we want. And it was actually a lovely lady I follow on Instagram called Nikki. She's an interior designer, and I've seen a few times she put a question box up, and people had asked her like, what's a nice like white but not white paint to go for. She said she always does Portland Stone by Little Green. This is Portland Stone comes in a few different variations of the colour, like shades, and this is Portland Stone Pale. And honest to God, I kid you not, if you're renovating, looking for a paint colour, you've been indecisive, this is the best paint colour I've ever seen.
Let me see if I can get it.
It's the best
ever.
So
it doesn't look dramatic, but if you look at those two lines, you can see it's such a big change.
And when you're in here, you just think, oh yeah, it's like a nice like white. Like a nice creamy white, but it's actually not. It's more of a beige, but it just makes everything look so warm.
You can see the contrast on the white. So it's been in here. What we've actually done is paint the ceilings, or going to paint the ceilings. It's kind of half done. the ceiling's the same as the walls. As we were very debating, which I'll show you, to have the ceiling coving go around the ceiling. Let me just grab one now. So we got about 20 samples of these in different sizes to go into the top corner of the room. But
As in, like, you know.
But what we've seen is that if you have them in the corner, I think you're supposed to have your ceiling white, or else it's going to look like a white racing stripe around the top. So
And also, I just think now that we've painted this, it's kind of lowered the ceilings and it would actually just look silly. And I think this is quite modern, which we're going for. Let me show you my Pinterest board. Basically, I think I've said this before, we're taking it down a notch in terms of like country and rustic, and we wanted to elevate it a little bit. We're going to finally, after 3 years, get around to changing this, which we've said we're going to do for ages. We're going to do a really nice stone. I'm going to do kind of like that stone. Let me just show you another one. You know, like this kind of. This is basically my new board of my new inspo of. Wow, Jack, like.
yeah, to kind of elevate it into a mixture of that it is kind of country, but also a bit of.
No, it's not going to be country anymore. It's just going to be very homely, but more elevated, less rustic. So you've noticed the wooden coffee table's gone from here. It's actually in Story's playroom now, but we're going to go with more like a stone, but it's got to be rounded because I'm terrified of corners. Like a stone coffee table here. And the most perfect addition that we ever made, and still my favourite furniture piece that we've ever got, is the travertine table that we've got. It's so beyond timeless. I'm also going to change these chairs. If anybody's interested in buying these chairs, by the way, please reach out, because I'm going to sell them as a 6, or I might sell them as the 4 matching and then the 2 separate.
What's the reason? Yeah, that's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah, I don't fill you in on all the blanks, because I know you'll say no, but I'm going basically for something more fabric and cushioning, because it's quite, all just looks very sparse, whereas if we add chairs that are more like fabric and like not so bony, if you like thicker.
You're really selling them to someone.
It's gonna, yeah, but it's gonna, with that table, it's gonna really make it all like come out and be more of a feature, whereas the table's kind of lost with them chairs.
Yeah, the thing is, like, this is a beautiful room, like, from this side, let me try and show you.
It's never been utilised.
And the things that kind of kill the kitchen are that we can't have, all of the rugs that we've had have had dog piss on them. We have to put these up here, and that's not even for the story, it's for the dogs, because we want to put a rug back in here, we want to put the curtains back on. So everywhere's looking like empty. As soon as you put the curtains on, the rug's in, and then a bit of wall art, it's going to start coming together. Whereas we've kind of stripped it back to almost when we first came in. It feels like empty, doesn't it?
It feels empty, but it feels better, even empty, because it was just all a bit.
Like without the curtains and the rugs, that is just bare. But I'm loving the floor, best decision we ever made, and I'm loving the new colour. Overall, even things like this, I think we've got so much wood everywhere. I feel like we're just going to tone it into different textures. Less wood, more stone, more fabrics. We can definitely get the rug and everything finished in there. Here we'll just have to risk putting the curtains up and face the wrath of the dogs.
We're not going to put the thick curtain up though, we're just going to put the veils up. The thick curtain just doesn't even work in here.
Doesn't it?
No, the thick curtain's gone.
So why is the thick not work?
I don't like it.
No.
No, it's not the right colour, it's grey now.
No, you're going too far now.
No, I'm not. It's not going back up. And plus, when the dogs piss on them ones, it's game over, whereas these ones, just fetch them on, fetch them off. The thick ones haven't been on for a good year, darling.
Right. On that note.
Anyway, I feel like we're coming to a very good time of year. That we've got a lot to vlog, haven't we, over the next few weeks. We're actually going to another hotel, a UK staycation, for like a nice Christmassy time together. It's actually because of work. This is actually, we're doing it over our work days. It's Black Friday, it's like our launch and stuff. So me and Jack are going to go and work basically from there, because we just thought It's Black Friday, it's right near Christmas. Let's just go and like, instead of working in the office, let's go and do our Black Friday launch somewhere else. So we thought, you know what? Let's go do one of the Christmassy hotels and do it without Story, because obviously we can't do Black Friday with Story, and Black Friday is our work day. So we're going to go to the Four Seasons Hotel in Hampshire, which I wanted to go for a little while and we've just not got around to it. Really, I would like to do it with Story, but it just, when we're going to fit it in is over our work time. So we thought we're going to go and have a nice little couples time, didn't we, babe? And
very
also
excited
be
for that.
able to, like we couldn't at the Grove, go and use like the spa and stuff, because obviously we can't do that with Story. So we're gonna go and treat ourselves. So we'll vlog that whole thing and we'll
Give you a recommendation.
Yeah, we'll review it all and let you know what it's like. And also, one of my gorgeous followers actually reached out to say she works there, and she saw that we had, or the team had seen that we booked, and they offered us a free afternoon tea. And we've got it booked at 4 p.m. on
Oh,
Saturday.
wow.
Yeah. So that would be so nice.
So if anyone works at any hotels and wants to
And wants a review,
be generous,
what us?
give us a shout.
Upgrade. Upgrade.
Alright, we'll see you in the next one.